Hey Canucks fans, let's talk about why jersey numbers are so important. I'm Canuck Clay. I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club. This is my Canucks take all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Friday, September the 17th. If you're new, this is what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for Canucks Insight, daily Canucks Insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. I'm only 3 or 4 people away from 7,500. Would love for you to help me reach that milestone today. And as always, this vlog is brought to you by Perform and Transform, personal training and weight loss. Sign up in the link below for a free 7-day trial. Okay, my car is a little bit of a mess. I got 6 8-foot long pieces of wood, got some blankets, including a little pink one there, because we're preparing for one of our biggest work events of the year. So I got to do some driving out to Surrey later today, but it's making actually for a really good armrest here. So and hence the casual look as well. My Vancouver Canucks golf shirt, as you can see, old logo, but that's cool. Not talking about golf shirts, but let's talk about jerseys and jersey numbers in particular. And right off the bat, leave in the comment below while you're listening to me talk, if you were a professional sports player, or even if you play amateur or casual sports, what's your jersey number? What's your favorite jersey number? I'll share mine at the very end of this video, and tell me why. What's your favorite jersey number? What number would you wear and why? Or what number do you wear and why? Now, let's talk about the importance of jersey numbers. And I bring this up because it's obviously a big thing. We see it all the time. It's how we identify players. And I'll get into meanings and significance in a second. But a simple thing as rookie camp starting today, training camp starting next week, a lot of new players on the Vancouver Canucks. And obviously and naturally, we're interested to see what jersey numbers these new guys are going to wear. So, for instance, Oliver Ekman-Larsson is wearing number 23, just kind of departed by Alex Edler. Some people were upset because they think Alex Edler, he might not get his jersey retired, but he might get it, he might be a Ring of Honor guy. But that's fine. A lot of guys in the Ring of Honor, they're still recycling their numbers. So I think it's fine. I had no problem with it, considering Ekman-Larsson is a leader, very well respected as well, will likely have the same well-respected career that Edler does once he's done. And Ekman-Larsson has been wearing 23 all his career too, so it's not like he just picked that number just when he came to Vancouver. So I'm fine with that. Ekman-Larsson taking number 23. Nils Hoglander switching from 36 to 21. I guess the only bad thing is if you bought a Hoglander jersey last year in his rookie season, now you got to get that switched, or you just got to live with wearing the wrong number. He's taking number 21. I don't think it's a tribute to Louis Eriksson. This is a number that he's worn previously in Sweden, but Hoglander's wearing number 21, and you see that in my thumbnail. Podkolzin picks number 92. He didn't displace anyone from the Canucks there, and it's a number that this is really comfy. It's a number that he has worn in Russia before. And another new guy, Yaroslav Halak, he takes 41 because Jonah Gadjevich did the nice thing. I don't know if he got asked to, or he just did it, deferring to a veteran, which is a lot of what rookies and young players often do this for veterans, is they give up their numbers. So Gadjevich going from 41 to 42, so then Halak can take 41. And then I think you have Luke Shen returning to his number 2, and then Tucker Poolman taking number 5, made famous recently, not the most recently, but recently by Lucas Spiza. So you can see how jersey numbers are important, and it gets people excited, gets people talking about what their players that they're following, or even their favorite players are wearing. So why are jersey numbers important? I think there's a few reasons. Number one, it helps identify the player. So if you're watching on TV or at the arena, it's very hard to read the name sometimes, but if you see a big fat number 40, you know that's Elias Pettersson. If you see a big fat number 53, you know it's Bo Horvat. And I'm not going to name every guy on the roster, but you know what I mean. Obviously, it's easier to see who a player is based on their number. Then maybe you can read the name, or maybe you can just tell by the way they skate, by the way they shoot, by the way they hit, by the way they defend, by their body type. Although, pretty funny story, I tweeted about this last year. When Pettersson and Juolevi are on the ice at the same time, yes, I know one's a forward and one's a defenseman, but when they're on the ice at the same time, they're quite similar because they both kind of have a similar taller thin look, slender look. And Pettersson wears 40 and Juolevi wears 48. So you see the 4, but sometimes obviously it's hard to see the middle bar in the 8. So I would often get Pettersson and Juolevi, aside from their position, mixed up, or at least remarking that they look kind of similar. So again, it helps identify the player. That's for sure. Then, by extension, it goes to merchandise sales. And you think of, you think of 87 in black, you think of Sidney Crosby, 99 obviously in blue and orange, you think of Wayne Gretzky. So not only do you identify the player on the ice when they're playing, you also identify them when they're not playing, when you're wearing their jersey, when you're buying their jersey, when you're seeing ads, whatever it may be. So that's obviously a big part of it. And remember, people don't even have to stick with the same jersey number. I just talked about Gadjevich switching for Halak. Obviously, Pavel Bure in Vancouver Canucks land, he went from 10 to 96 to 10. Naslund went from 22 to 19. Bertuzzi changed his number. Kessler changed his number from 20 to 17. So there's been you can also change your number. You think of other sports, of course. I think of Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant to name a few. So you can always change your number, your jersey number as well. It's not set in stone. And then maybe it's an opportunity. I think marketers like it sometimes, even though some purists might not like it, because it's a chance to sell yet another new crop of jerseys. So number one, it helps you identify the player. Number two, it helps merchandise sales. And I think overall, it kind of goes with both of them. There's a certain pride in a jersey number, because you're saying, that's my guy, that's my favorite player, that's how I recognize that player. And it becomes part of that player. It becomes part of their nature, and becomes part of your fandom for that player. So I want to end off by saying, when it comes to your jersey numbers, whether you play a high level sports or just rec sports or whatever it may be, maybe how did you get to your favorite jersey number? Is it because of an ex-player, whether it's an athlete in hockey, football, baseball, basketball, soccer, whatever it may be? Is it because your favorite player wore a certain number, and that's why that's the number that you wear today? Is it because when you played your first ever organized sport in elementary school or high school, they gave you a jersey and that's the number that you've kept forever? Maybe there's significance, an anniversary, a birthday, a child, somehow relating to a childhood memory or your own children. There's so many different ways. So I would love to hear your jersey stories. I'll give you a couple real quick. My favorite number growing up was number 10, because I was a big fan of Guy Lafleur of the Montreal Canadiens, who wore number 10. And then I went to Pavel Bure when I was following the Canucks. So I always liked the number 10. However, when I was in school and stuff, I was given kind of random numbers. And then as I grew older, I liked the number 8, because that's the unit number of my house. That's, don't come rob me now. That's Gail and I got married on July the 8th. And 8 is also a very lucky number in Chinese, which I'm half Chinese, half Japanese. So if I have a chance, I'd take the jersey number 8, not because of anyone that's worn it before, but because of those significant milestones. So whereas 8 has nothing to do with any player, 10 for me had everything to do with Guy Lafleur and then Pavel Bure. And then also my roller hockey jersey is number 21, and there's no significance to that number for me. It's just, that's my number, and that's what I was given, and I wear it with pride. Well, I don't know if the rest of my teammates think I wear it with pride the way I play. But so that one is not kind of connected as much with me, but it's the number that I wear in roller hockey. So to answer my own question, if I had to pick a jersey number and wear, so this is the question: if you were like a famous athlete and you had a jersey and you had a jersey number and people were going to buy it, what number would you pick? I would pick number 8 because of those three things. It's my wedding anniversary, July 8th, so the 8th. It is a lucky number in Chinese, and it's a very distant third. It's the unit number of my home. So that's why I would pick the number 8. No real connection to any ex-Canucks or athletes of any sport. That's just, I like that number. So Canucks fans, I'd love to know, what's your favorite jersey number, both to wear yourself and of your favorite player? And there might be the same answer for those. And tell me why. I'd love to read that in the comments below. Shout out to my hero members, Nucks fan number 29, Justin Credible, Lucas Gates, and Andrew Chang, and to my Hall of Fame members, Jens95, Simalexander, Chris Seifried, Adam Broomfield, and Shannon Hollingworth. Thanks for your support as always, and thanks to the support of all members of all levels. You are listed in my video descriptions. If you want to become a member of the CCC Crew, press the join button underneath this or in my videos, or the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. Subscribe if you like to, like this video if you like to, leave a comment if you like to down below about jersey numbers, or subscribe, like, leave a comment, or become a member of this channel if you'd like to. Tomorrow, I'll talk about some reflections from rookie camp as I'm putting on this conference. Sundays, Ask Me Anything, Sunday night live stream. So we have the whole weekend lined up. But for today, leave a comment down below. What's your favorite jersey number for yourself and of your favorite player if it's a different reason, and tell me why. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Have a great day. God bless, and go Canucks go.